Ancient Qigong too also we call changing tendons. Okay. Also involved with the heart and the mind. So sometimes we call Xin Yi, mean the heart and mind form, heart and mind power. And the heart actually form like a tendons, okay, and it's very connecting with the palm, and the finger have a lot of tendons. That's why there are many exercises just for the finger only, okay. Spread the finger, grab the finger, or moving the ball, okay, in the finger. The toes also have a lot of tendons. That's why we can move the toes. And most tendon the human have, and big difference with all the animal, is the thumb. We have a very, very big different thumb than all the rest of the animals. So if you try to, chimpanzees are very close to us, but you teach them to hold a pen, to write something, it's very difficult. Because they just cannot do a very fine, very detailed work with the finger. Okay. So tendons, in a that way, we think that growing the tendons is the important part. It's not stretching the tendon. And in the olden time, this form apparently is one of very secret internal power form. And when people learn it, they have a lot of power, and the vibration of the power that they get, which can actually break things or break organs. That's why they are very dangerous also. Okay. When I learned the form, especially at now, the gunpowder, firearm is so powerful. You can learn this for 40 years, one boom shot you get through your body. So, but the benefit of this practice of internal work, it make your body strong, make your tendons strong, is not only for killing people. In the olden time, they developed 10 years, 20 years to get the vibration of the jing in order to kill the people or to hurt the people. And nowadays, you don't have to learn 20 years, you just buy a gun and just learn how to shoot straight, and that's it, you get it. So that's why the timing are different. And so all the, I'm lucky I learned a lot of, I'm lucky I met master that they can teach me a lot of internal form. So this one is one of the internal form of the tendon growing. Now the tendon growing, you have to eventually, when you do, is eventually like you feel yourself like rubber, okay, very soft like rubber, very soft like rubber, and the more you soft like rubber, the more you feel the power. So there are few levels that we divide into the practice. The first level that we divide is you connecting the heart with the palm. We call the center of the heart. So we listen to it, boom, and you yang. So when you spread out, you yang, open, yin, relax. Yang, eye open, yin, relax. Yang, eye open, yin, relax. Yang, eye open, yin, relax. So that is the first part we do. Now, you're not intentionally open, but you feel it that the heart and the pulsing and the eye and the finger actually nearly automatically open. So you not actually use muscle to open it, you see? Like this. When I open my eye, I feel this one open and the heart pulsing, it open. And I yin, relax, close down, yang, yin, relax, yang, yin, relax. So that's part one. The next part, we have about 6 positions. Each one is one power. For example, the first one, the power is on, the emphasized power is on the pinky finger and on the wrist. It's on the wrist here. So the movement is very little. It's not like this. Not like this. The movement is only the elbow out and the tendon stretch. You see the tendon stretch. So the power is on the outside of the wrist in the same line with the pinky finger line. So yin, yang. Yin, relax, yang. Okay. So that's the first step you will do. The next step is when you get this one into a certain rhythm, the next step is the scapula extend first, elbow and the wrist. Scapula extend, elbow and the wrist. So that is the third step. The fourth step is the neck and the chin pushing. So neck, scapula and neck nearly the same time. So you're chesting, chin push, and the chin push. Scapula out, and so you move the scapula in, yin, yang, yin, yang. Very important part when you out is this part go out first. And the next step is when you add up the chin, you get each one you add up, you get more power, more tendons. Because the form they design here, it design you don't use the muscle, only use a lot of tendon and bone structure. Only tendon and bone structure only. So when you put the chin like this, inhale, exhale, scapula and chin. When your scapula and chin, your eye is two-way. One, your eye look up to the crown because you put your chin like this. See, you put the chin back and up like this. Okay? And when you inhale, exhale, inhale. So your one eye look to the tip of the finger and one eye look up to the crown. Okay, so that is the third part. Now the next part involved with the lumbar. Okay, because the upper thoracic and lower lumbar have to move with the power. See, so the power is moving on the lumbar where the power are. It connecting with the scapula and the elbow and the chin pushing. So it's going on like this, okay? Because the lumbar creating tremendous power for you. So the next one is the hip power, the hip and the leg power. So you see the hip, the lumbar, the T11, the C7, the scapula and the wrist. When you do, you eventually feel like a rubber. Feel yourself like a rubber, very soft and gentle, and smiling. Now the last one is on the toes, is the tendons. Because when you stand on the toes, heel, toes, power, heel, toes, power, heel, toes. Okay? So that's the last one. Next actually is when you rock back, you're on the heel and you stand up on the toe first. So when you stand on the toes and the lumbar and the scapula, the neck and the elbow and the wrist out. So this becomes the last part. You see? So once you really get it, the whole tendon are stretching at the same way, same time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, yin smile, exhale. Inhale and exhale. So that is one. The first one we call the roof. The second one, the straight one, the power is on the wrist here, on the top of the wrist here. Okay? So you're doing like this. The leading power is on the middle finger. So you feel the leading finger along. So you see, this is yin and this is yang. Yin, yang. So the power go up here. That's why this is the hitting power. All the power is on here. A lot of power. So you see, the power is on here. Yin, yang. Yin, yang. Okay? So that's one. Now the third power is this way. It's on the wrist, but on the thumb side. Okay? The wrist and the thumb side here. So this one also the same. Yin is like this. Yang. Yin, yang. Yin, yang. Yin, yang. So it goes like this. Yin, yang. Not too far. A lot of you go this way. You cannot. Because the people lean on you, you get the power. Yang, yin. Yang, yin on the toes. You see? So you get on the toes. You're getting on the toes. So you see? Yang, yin, yang. On the toes is the tendon. Yang. Okay? So now you have 1, 2, 3. Okay? So the next one, they are repeat the same now. So we have 1, 2, 3, and the next one is this, 4. Power is on the wrist again, on the thumb. Okay, so on here, and so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 lower. Okay, and finally the shoulder and 6. So that is all the tendon power. Okay. And the practice. So when you have partner, the practice is this one is going to creating the power. So the first thing, the people that are going to lean on you is the feet is put together, and he have to hold his elbow, shoulder connecting with the body. He cannot bend when he fall on you. Cannot bend the shoulder, because if you bend the shoulder, it stack all the weight on it. He cannot practice and going to hurt his tendon, hurt the people tendons. So the people fall have to adjust how much you're going to fall. So the first one is fall down, yang, you see. Now yin, yang, yin, yang, yin, yang. You see a little bit on the toes, but eventually you're not much on the toe, but you feel that the power is on the toes. Okay, the tendons. Eye open, you see. Yang, you see. Yang, not too fast, not too slow. Timing is important. So when you lean on me, that's it. Okay. Eye open, hand open. Okay. So that is the pinky line. Now the next one is this upper line. So the way is he not holding me, but he rests on my wrist. So when you lean on me, yang. Eye open, finger open. Eye open, finger open. Don't let loose also. So you can see that when you get the power, you can lift him the whole body up. Okay, so there's a lot of power from the tendon. See? Okay, so that is the power just from that only. Now the next one is the thumb. The same when he lean on me, yang. Yang. You see? Yang. So that is the power, you see? Yang. Yang power. Okay? So the next one is on this position, high. The same again, you see? Yin, yang, yin, yang. Okay? Yin, yang, yin, yang. Okay? And the last one, the other one is on the shoulder. So the power from the scapula and the shoulder, and there's the power going up this way. So that's all the positions of the and you have this one high and this one low also. So low one, this is lower one. And you feel the power that the whole tendon and the bone structure are lifting. Now this is higher, this is low, and this is higher. Yeah, this both from the thumb. Okay, so you can see. So you get all the tendon line power. Okay, but when you get it, you don't see that much. That's why people cannot learn from some of the masters. They just show you don't learn them. Because they don't show you step by step. Okay? So now we're going to go to the step by step. So the first thing, heart and a palm, eye open. So do this one a lot until you get it right, you see. When you have nothing to do, you do it. And you feel the pulsing. So inhale, exhale, eye open, finger open. Very gentle, very soft. Very gentle and very soft, open. Like heart pumping. Very important, eye open, finger spread out, and dim the eye down. Eye open, finger spread out, and the breathing, the pulsing on the heart. And you rest. Feel your palm are pulsing. Your soul are pulsing. The mid eyebrow and your crown. Think about the crown. Middle of the crown, like a mud, very soft. Very soft. We call Nei Kung mean a muddy pure palace. Nei Kung mean a muddy pure palace. A very soft, very gentle, and relaxed. Okay, very soft and very gentle, soft. And it pulsing, boom, boom, boom in the crown. It pulsing in the crown. Okay. Now we're going to start with the first one. We stand up. First, elbow move yin and yang, connecting with the eye and spread the finger. Yin. Inhale yin. Exhale yang. Yin, relax. Yang. Eye open. When your eye look to the front and up. Okay? Inhale yin, yang. Inhale yin, yang. Yin and yang. Yin and yang. Yin, yang. Now, is the elbow moving only? Now we add up the scapula movement. Inhale, yin, yang, scapula move first, elbow and the wrist, eye open. Inhale, scapula pull out, yang, scapula move, yang, eye open, yin, relax everything, yang, open, yin, relax, yang. You should do this until you really get it. The scapula, you really feel the scapula are moving. So the scapula are moving and the elbow and the wrist. Okay, now the next one is the chin and the neck. So you put if you put your hand here, pull, and you put your chin back and up, you see? Not back like this only. It's back and up. So you push like this, back and up. So you go like this. So when you back and up, your eye roll up, look up, and the same time look straight. It's the two energy. One, it looks straight to your finger. One, you look up to the crown. So you're doing like this. Scapula, the chin and the scapula at the same time. Scapula, chin, elbow, and wrist. Yin, yang. Yin, yang. Yin, yang. Yin, yang. Yin, yang. Okay? This one you should do 9, 18, 36 until you get it in the right position. So keep on doing it. A lot of time is the scapula open and close. Okay? Now, the next one is one with the lumbar. You see? Lumbar push and lumbar, C7, base of the skull, scapula, elbow and shoulder, elbow and wrist. Okay? So you feel the power from the lower parts and pushing out. I like a lot in the morning. I do this because it's really strengthening my whole spine and my whole tendons. That means I sometimes don't do it all the time, but when I remember, I do it a few times, I feel that I have exercised my tendons. You see, it's a very simple but very effective tendon. Now, final one is on the toes. So final one you see is standing on the toes. The toes have a lot of tendons, you see. The toe first and lumbar, scapula and the wrist. Chin. So they come up together, you see. I stand on the toes and the lumbar push the scapula, the elbow and the wrist. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Yin, relax everything, yang, like rubber. Yin, relax everything, yang, feel the tendon like rubber. The more you feel your tendon, all the tendon like rubber, soft and fluid, very soft like fluid. The more you get it, Yang, yin, relax. Feel your tendon very soft. Yang, like rubber, stretch out. Yin, relax. Yang, yin. Yang, yin, relax. Yang. Okay, now the next one is the thumb. Okay, so the first is this level first. Okay, so 1, yin, yang, yin, yang. Now look at the back. It's very important part is the lumbar. Okay, yang, yin, yang, yin, yang, yin. Lumbar. Okay, lumbar, push out. There's the second position. Now the third position is the wrist here, the upper wrist here. So this is yin and this is yang. So yin, yang, yin, relax, smiling, yang, yin, relax, smiling, yang, yin, relax, smiling, yang, yin, relax, smiling, yang. Next one, so you have this one in high. The power is on the thumb here, but in this position. Okay, just now it's in this position. Now with the thumb, power is in this position. Yang, yin, relax. Yang, yin, relax. Yang, yin, yang. Very important point is your lumbar, your chin, your scapula. When finished, you should have a bean sack. You can make a bag. Just sew a bag about 18 inches long bag, and you put the mung bean inside there. And you hit over the shoulder joint first. Hit the shoulder joint, all the joint, and all the joint in the between. Feel the joint open and the joint. Change the joint here. Now, also hitting the tendon, only the tendon only. You inhale, up, and swallow the saliva down, and you hit pinky finger tendon all the way up to the neck, and rest. Okay, now thumb, inhale. So you inhale, exhale, swallow the saliva down, and hit on the thumb. Okay, now inhale, and you inhale up, and you turn like this, in the middle, outside the middle tendon. And we inhale, rest for a while, feel it, inhale, up, swallow the saliva down. Usually swallow and you feel the tendon. So the middle line, in the inside middle line tendon, So that is, you activate the tendons. The same thing in the hand. Inhale. Exhale, swallow the saliva down. And hit on this pinky line. And feel your tendon. Now inhale. Up and turn to the thumb. Hit from the outside tendon toward the thumb. And rest. Now inhale. Exhale. Twist and swallow the saliva. And hit the middle tendon. Outside of the middle tendon. Outside. So the pinky finger. And sometimes shake a little bit your tendon. Now, the last one is inhale on the hand. Inhale, up. See, you twist like this. You up in the middle finger, but the inside. Swallow the saliva up and rest. Now, the next one is the leg tendons. You hit on the big toes tendon. Okay, and the middle finger, twist that. It's the same one. When you twist the middle finger, you twist this way, and you swallow saliva to the middle toes. Because it will stretch that tendon. Now, pinky finger, pinky toes. Inhale. Up, and you put your leg up and you hit. And the inside, the back side of it. Inhale. Exhale, up and hit on the back side. Now the same here. Now we do the thumb inhale. If you keep your testicle well, you can inhale. Exhale, thumb. Twist the thumb down. Swallow the saliva toward the big toes. Hit here. And again. Rest, feel the tendons for a while. Now the middle, inhale, exhale, middle, and rest. Now pinky finger, inhale, pinky finger twist up, pinky finger. And pinky, small toe. Because they're connecting together. When you connect them, they're connecting together. Now, the last one, inhale, up, hitting on the back. And rest. So shake your tendon. Shake it loose. Okay, rest. Partner do the form, and you check the lumbar and the back. Okay, so doing that. Okay, push. Yeah, lumbar. You see, the lumbar has to come out, and the scapula has to move. Chin. More. Go on. Keep on going. Yeah, pull. You sometimes you have pull a little bit. You have hair. Okay, this one have to go up, and lumbar have to come out more. Lumbar. Each one you add up is a power. You see. C7 here. Then the scapula move. Here like this more. You see, like this. Yin, yang. Okay. Again. Yang. That's it, right. Yang, yin, yang, yin, yang, yin, yang, yin, yang, yin, yang on the toes. Toes. Stand on the toes. Stand on the toes. That's it. Standing on the toes. Okay. They put the feet together. So you're yin when yin, yang, open. See? Yang. When you're yang, you actually the same thing like when you do bone marrow. You lightly squeeze the muscle and everything's tight. And you become one piece. Okay. And you can see the tendon. He bow back like a tendon. Like a rubber. You see? So you see that when a yang, he bow back like tendon. See? The rubber bow back. Okay? So very important part is just do that right. Okay? And so we do 3 of them. Okay? So in here, it's very important part is on here. Yang. 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 Okay, and now thumb. Yang. Yang. Okay. And the last one in here, the same you say yang. Yang. Okay. Yang. Now the last one is on the shoulder. Yang. There's a shoulder. There's a shoulder power. Okay. So the power of the shoulder. Okay. So that is the all the tendon power.